advertising has been focused on clicks as the primary way of measuring how effective a campaign has been. But in September 2009, Google introduced View-Through Conversions, or VTC, as an alternative measure. The problem with measuring click-through rates is that it only provides information on which ad was clicked and when it was clicked. There is no information on what led to the clicking of the ad. In other words, the customer may have seen a number of ads over a time period and eventually clicked on one of the ads, but how do you know if it was the final ad which triggered the click? Or was a previous ad responsible for swaying the customer to click, and the most recent ad was just the last measure that aided in the decision? View-through conversions measures when a user views a media-rich ad without clicking, but later completes that conversion, for example, visiting the ad's homepage. Typically, the time measured is over 30 days, but very recently Google has announced more customability to the time measured so that you can gain more targeted information for your campaigns. The technical side of measuring view-through conversions is quite simple. Google firstly adds a cookie to the user's browser, which records all the ads that they view on a particular page. So every ad that is served over 30 days is recorded, whether the user clicks on it or simply views it. When the user eventually clicks on an ad, Google checks the information supplied by the cookie to see if the user has viewed the ad in the past, or if one of the other ads in the group has been served. If it has, then it is recorded as a view-through conversion. To view the number of view-through conversions that have occurred in Google, you simply use the Reporting and Tools tab and select Conversions on the Google AdWords homepage. Might ask how you can tell if it was truly the display ads which led to the conversion, or if your search ads were responsible for the conversion. The search ads would particularly invalidate a view-through conversion measurement, as you would have no way of knowing if the display ad was what led to the conversion, or if the search ad was responsible, leading to quite muddy data. Thankfully, Google has cleared up this mess by allowing users to choose not to have doubly reported data. This means that if a user views a display ad but later clicks a search ad, the conversion will not be attributed to the display ad as a view-through conversion, but rather to the search ad. There are a few limitations when using VTC's measurements, particularly if it is used incorrectly. If the ad served is below the fold, Google will still report it as an impression, and a later click on an ad will count as a VTC. This is obviously a big drawback, as it is incorrect data, seeing as the user may never have seen your display ad. At the moment, there is no way to tell if a user has seen an ad served below the fold. Google can tell you in what position the ads were served, but not if they were seen. This leads to some unreliability in the tool, which doesn't appear to have a fix coming anytime soon, as people have different size monitors and there is currently no way to tell how far down the page a user has scrolled. Another drawback is if an ad is served in your rotation that has nothing to do with the advertiser, it still gains VTC rates. For example, if your banners are advertising cars, and into that rotation you put an ambiguous banner with a catchy tag to increase clicks, which may have no immediate relation to selling cars or your brand until it is clicked, and the conversion page is revealed, then this will still count in the VTC stats, even though it had no measurable direct response to the other ads. This is where the major misuse of VTC occurs, treating it as a direct response tool when it should be treated as an indirect response tool. Studies have shown that the more popular a website and the stronger brand it has, the harder it is to rely on VTC as a direct response method. A whole host of other things contribute to clicks, including offline advertising, previous visits, word of mouth, and in the case of some sites, the experience with the physical store. This means that VTC should not be seen as a tool which will tell you in no uncertain terms which ad caused the conversion and the context of placement which guarantees clicks, but rather as an informational tool which provides general ideas as to which ads are more likely in which combination and placement to garner clicks. Keeping this information in mind as well as the effect that offline advertising has on your site, VTC can be a valuable tool to help give you ideas in improving your online advertising strategy.